I've tried to live my life in a way that, and then, during the divorce, they printed fucking horrible lies. Horrible, mean.
Like what? What were the
just,
lies?
I don't even want to give voice to it because then it goes, oh, they said this, they said that. Anything you read about that was bullshit. The truth was, we took our time, we made the decision. We didn't want to show the kind of, we grew apart. We had a marriage that didn't work. This happens. There's somebody I love and respect, but to whom I shouldn't be married any longer. And we said, you know what? We don't want to. Ultimately, we tried because we had kids. And then we said, both of us felt like we don't want this to be the model that our kids see of marriage.
Ben Affleck has finally opened up about his initial breakup with Jennifer Lopez. For years, their romance looked like a fairy tale, but behind the scenes, there were some hidden struggles. Now, Ben is ready to spill the tea, and it might just change how we think about their relationship. But before that, let's go back to see their whole journey.
We put all this together.
We did it.
I'm no we about it. We about anything.
So, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez chemistry was off the charts, and it didn't take long for people to start buzzing about a possible romance. By 2002, they officially became a couple, and the world was totally captivated by their love story. Just a few months into dating, they announced their engagement, which sent the media into a total frenzy. Ben popped the question with a gorgeous pink diamond ring, and it looked like they were on their way to becoming the ultimate Hollywood power couple. The press was obsessed, following their every move. From red carpet events to fancy vacations, Jennifer was everywhere, living that glamorous, high-profile life. It felt like the world couldn't get enough of them, and their relationship became the symbol of Hollywood romance. But behind the scenes, things were getting a bit rocky, and the cracks in their picture-perfect love story were starting to show.
When I, was in Hollywood and I was acting, and it was, 20, 30 years ago, I met her, and I was just like, oh my God, I love you. And she was like, oh my God. She just kind of was like asking me to look at my engagement ring at the time that Ben had given me years ago. And lots of kind of just, so that's a big diamond. And I was like, yes, it is.
As Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's relationship grabbed all the headlines, the pressure really started to get to them. What kicked off as a dreamy romance quickly turned into a circus, with every little detail of their lives under the microscope. A prime example was the Jenny from the Block music video, where they were seen in some pretty public moments that blurred the lines between their real-life romance and their celebrity personas. In the video, you see them being chased by paparazzi, with Ben putting suntan lotion on Lopez and even untying her bikini top. It was meant to be a fun nod to their high-profile love, but it just added more fuel to the media fire. Ben later said he regretted being part of it, calling it one of his less proud moments. The constant attention and pressure to keep up a certain image really weighed on him, making him feel uncomfortable and frustrated. Then there was this wild story about the jewel-encrusted toilet seat. So Ben bought Lopez a toilet seat decked out with rubies, sapphires, pearls, and even a diamond, costing a jaw-dropping $115,000. While it became a hot topic of gossip, Ben later joked about it on The Tonight Show with j.lo, trying to downplay the whole thing, but it just showed how their relationship had turned into more of a tabloid headline than a real connection. As the pressure piled on, the cracks in their relationship started to show. The media's constant scrutiny made it tough for them to have any normalcy. By September 2003, just days before their big wedding, he started having second thoughts. He got cold feet, which led to them postponing the wedding. They said it was due to excessive media attention, but the truth was their relationship was starting to fall apart. The wedding delay was pretty much the beginning of the end for Jennifer. By January 2004, they had called off their engagement, ending what once seemed like Hollywood's golden couple. For Jennifer Lopez, it was a tough breakup. She later wrote in her memoir that it felt like her heart was ripped out. For Ben, it was more about realizing he couldn't handle a relationship that was so scrutinized. Years later, he would look back on his time with Jennifer Lopez and share how much it affected him. In interviews, he opened up about his regrets and how the constant media attention took a toll on him. He felt suffocated and miserable during the height of Jennifer mania, admitting he lost control of his life.
Hiring and able to take that and really build something meaningful. That's my wife, Jennifer. What's that? Are you ready for me to go? Okay, time for me to go.
Yeah.
All right, what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask last question.
Yeah.
Can you
The intense public interest made it hard for him to separate his personal life from his public image, and he struggled with the never-ending scrutiny. One major way this relationship affected Ben was in his career. He often mentioned how the media focus on his romance with Jennifer overshadowed his work as an actor and filmmaker, making it tough for him to be taken seriously in Hollywood. He grew uncomfortable with the celebrity image that had been created around him, but was it just the media pressure that caused Jennifer to fall apart? While that played a big role, there were probably deeper issues at play. Ben Affleck's discomfort with the public persona he had to maintain hints that there were aspects of Jennifer's personality or lifestyle that he found hard to deal with. Although he never directly criticized her, his comments about feeling lost and unhappy during their time together suggest there were tensions beyond just the paparazzi and tabloids. The end of Jennifer marked a big shift in Ben Affleck's life, but the impact of his relationship with Lopez lingered on, both personally and professionally.
The Page 6 source said, quote, "He feels like the last 2 years was just a fever dream, and he's come to his senses now and understand there is just no way this is going to work." End quote.
After the dramatic end of Jennifer, both Ben and Jennifer decided to move on with their lives. Ben found a new path in his personal life by marrying Jennifer Garner. Their relationship marked a stark contrast to his highly publicized romance with Lopez. Garner and Affleck's marriage was private compared to his previous relationship, and they welcomed 3 children together before eventually divorcing in 2018. Jennifer Lopez, on the other hand, didn't take long to move on either. She married Mark Anthony in June 2004, just a few months after her split from Ben. Lopez and Anthony's relationship brought them twins in 2008, but their marriage was also heavily covered by the media. Despite the apparent stability of their new relationships, Jennifer remained a topic of fascination and speculation. Fans continued to revisit the romance, often wondering what might have been if the couple had stayed together. Fast forward to 2021, and the world was stunned when Jennifer 2.0 seemed to come back into the spotlight. After years of separation, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez reconnected, leading to a highly publicized reunion. Their renewed relationship was marked by romantic getaways and social media posts that reignited the public's interest. This rekindling of their relationship seemed like a fairy tale comeback, but it raised questions about the true nature of their reunion. Was this a genuine rekindling of love, or was there something more strategic behind it? Some critics and fans speculated that their reunion might have been more about maintaining a high-profile public image rather than a deep-seated romantic connection. The timing of their reunion, shortly after Lopez's breakup with Alex Rodriguez and Affleck's split from Ana de Armas, led to rumors that the couple's reunion was as much about publicity as it was about love. This speculation suggested that the rekindling of their relationship could have been a strategic move to boost their public profiles and garner media attention. The story of Jennifer 2.0 being a publicity stunt was also fueled by claims that their renewed romance was orchestrated to help both stars recover from their previous high-profile relationships. Australian radio host M. Riciano and other commentators suggested that the reunion was more about generating positive media buzz than rekindling a past romance. According to these theories, Jennifer and Ben might have used their public relationship to enhance their images and counteract any negative perceptions from their recent splits. As Ben Affleck reflects on his past relationship with Jennifer Lopez, he has offered some insights that could change the way fans view their love story. Affleck has openly discussed the challenges he faced during his time with Jennifer Lopez, including the intense media scrutiny and the impact it had on his personal life and career. His candid reflections reveal that the relationship was marred by massive struggles, and it wasn't just the media pressure that contributed to their breakup. Ben has already expressed regret over the way his relationship with Jennifer played out, acknowledging that the constant attention and public scrutiny were overwhelming. He has talked about feeling suffocated and miserable, which suggests that the pressure of maintaining a high-profile relationship played a major role in their split. This new perspective highlights that their relationship was more complicated than just a high-profile romance, and it adds depth to the narrative of why Jennifer didn't last. But what do you guys think about the real reason behind their first breakup? Do you believe that media pressure and personal challenges were the driving factors, or is there more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.